Yeah, I think we're live. Let's see. Share this out a little bit. I should probably put the link. There we go. We're live. Okay. Warner should be joining us momentarily. Until he does, I'll just keep on sharing. Or I'll just get started. What time is it? 5:45. I got like a good hour and a bit before I need to move on to other things. Start it. So today I'm working I'm working on Back to Retro 4 sketch card for an upcoming set. And this is the classic Hulk. So I have a few to complete here. But this one's furthest out, so we got Harrison Ford for Blade Runner, and still doing the pencils on Tank Girl. And a few other ones that aren't there. So yeah, doing something a little bit different with these, and probably going forward with all sketch cards. I mentioned before, I was really looking forward to Ariel Olivetti's acrylic painting course on Domestica, which finally got released earlier this week. And I'm a little disappointed with the course itself. It doesn't really go into the concept as much as I thought as you would, but nonetheless, it was a very well spent $40 just because he did explain how to use glazing medium, which I have been using incorrectly. But so I've done a couple of them, which I don't have here. I've done a couple already, and I really like the results. I do think it does speed up the process. And really conceptually what it is, it's the under painting, which I've been doing with inks or dark paint in the past, is actually done in black pencil. So all the value definitions you can see on the Hulk here, or even on the Tank Girl, which I'm not done yet. I was working on it earlier. So all the value definitions, all the shadows are pretty much done in black. And then color wash over that to seal in the pencils, which is a water-based wash, and then using very, very transparent layers of color, start building up the values. And the other thing that he explained, which makes total sense, is the advantage of using matte medium versus gloss medium. And that is, I mean, gloss medium is great because it makes everything look shiny. It's a nice finish on the final piece, but I do that with varnish or airbrush medium. The matte medium, though, because it doesn't really have much of a sheen, you can really tell when it's dry. Hey, what's up, Russell? Knock, knock. So one of the biggest issues, or one of the biggest challenges working with glazing, is knowing when you can start doing another layer, because it is a very fine layer and it is a very tacky layer. And if you overpaint, you start peeling it off. And as a result, you create some really weird textures. And this is Daler-Rowney matte medium. This is what they sell at Michael's. It's dirt cheap compared to the Americana, Golden, or Liquitex brands. Not that it really matters. So yeah, I'm just gonna dig right in. Who's there? Let me actually go with light green base. There's my rag. Oh, something's beeping. Looks like Warner will be on momentarily. These nuts. I think it's fair to say Russell has a nut fetish. So the main difference that I've seen with using this approach versus water glazes is the texture. Because medium is an acrylic base, it really gives much better coverage, surface coverage. And some of the wet paper texture, or most of the wet paper texture that would appear when using water disappears because there is no water. Now the brush is still a little bit damp. So yeah, I'm just going to dig right in and start glazing. Not much, Russell. It's been a very busy, long week with work stuff, so I wasn't able to stream earlier in the week. Even this was kind of last minute because I was on a phone till like 20 minutes ago on conference calls. So here I am. And Warner is on his way to really make this Friday Quickie, and I know what that sounds like, complete. Hey Kevin, yeah, a little Ferrigno. This is for the Back to Retro 4. I call them indie sets because they're not from major publishers. This is from Bianca Thompson's company. I've worked on another set with her back at the end of last year. That was Back to Retro 3, which was a horror theme, and it was a blast. These are Kickstarter projects. She seems to do very well with them. They all fund really quick. And yeah. I guess this set hasn't kicked off yet. I think this one kicks off at the end of the month. And I did ask for permission to stream because I'm not sure it's been fully announced. But she does have another set that's in Kickstarter status now. It's called Dead Divas. Michael Monshaw did some of the base art on that, some sketches. I think Jason Montoya as well. Burpo, if I remember correctly. Maybe I'll take a second once I'm done doing this layer, and I'll pull up the link. I'll drop it in the comment if anyone's interested in getting in on that set. Some really cool art, original art, and the Dead Divas, I believe, is Bianca's own characters. But I did work, I think, I did work on a stream for the Back to Retro 3 set. I was doing the Killer Clown from Outer Space. Hey, Jonathan. Yeah, this is Classic Hulk with the big wig. Looks like we got Warner hopping on. I'll let him in a second. Looks like still focusing his camera. Let this dry for a quick minute while I pull the link to the Dead Divas. Here's the link to the Dead Divas set. 8 days to go, fully backed, and I think there's just all kinds of stretch goals available now. Let's check it out, and let's add, oh, there he is. You there? Can't hear him. There. He can mime. Use sign language too. Tell us what's going on. Warner, are you there? Okay. Yeah, and this stuff dries really quick. I mean, it's just like acrylic, and because there's no water, it's just the medium itself drying. It does take a little bit longer to dry than just using acrylic out of the tube. And I think that's just because the glazing medium is more fluid. So, but you can see as it's drying, it's losing its gloss. If I were to just do, let's do a patch here of just medium. You can't really see it. When it's still wet, it's got a sheen, but as soon as it dries, it loses it. So as soon as the surface is not shiny, I'm good to go. Sweet. Well, thanks, Russell. Thanks for hopping in. Drive safe, and we'll catch up later. Oh, let's try Warner again. Round 2.
All right. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
All right.
Yeah. One, the legend continues.
I was goofing around earlier, as I was, setting the thing up with trying to set up a Bluetooth mic.
Yep.
But it's like from a PlayStation 3, finally got it, synced up and stuff. But I don't know, it for some reason it wasn't, wouldn't work with the with this thing.
Oh.
One option, but it may have shut off that option or something. I don't know. So, but what was funny was you were like, hey, are you there? And I'm like, yeah, I'm here. And it's like, no answer. I was like, dude, he's totally messing with me. But
Yeah, I made sure that I don't have you muted.
well, I muted myself and then unmuted myself, checked my audio. My audio wasn't working, in fact. So I was like, okay, he's not screwing with me. But I could swear it was like you were just playing around.
No, we couldn't hear you.
So hey, congrats on that that podcast. That thing was epic.
Thanks,
So,
man.
I'll tell you what, I had, like at the very end, I hit that 15-second back button so many times. I was in tears.
Ooh, oh, for the I'm not frozen bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the timing on that worked out great.
Oh, it was perfect.
Because Ian started playing the music and everything,
Yeah.
and I just stopped moving too. I was looking down and I just stopped. It was great. But that was a blast.
Did you just do that like this past weekend?
2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something
Oh,
like that.
okay.
There's a week when I was actually might have been last, like not this past weekend, the week before that, because I was gonna stream and then some shit came out and I couldn't do it.
Gotcha. Well, I have no idea what to do.
Okay, nothing you
I
can.
came in for the chat, to be honest. I mean,
Okay,
I've got stuff to do, but I had to actually pull it off the board before broadcasting to the universe.
right.
So
You have some pencils you could sharpen?
I do. Actually, it might be sharpened. Well, it's sharp enough, anyways. But let me think. Apparently, I do have to work on some more cards, though.
Yeah, I mean, don't work on anything that you can't show.
Yeah, no, I meant personal stock.
Oh, commission stuff?
No, just personal stock. Because my stock has been depleted
Oh, poor baby.
of SketchUp.
Wah.
Wah.
You sold all your product.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
it's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it doesn't suck. So that was kind of cool.
Gordon Wills in the house. He's
Gordon
off YouTube today.
on the tube of you.
If it isn't the most influential man in sketch cards, I think he's talking about you.
No, he's talking about you, but that's only current for like the next 10 minutes.
Yeah. The relevance is going to wear off real quick.
Hey, man. Take what you can get, right?
Yeah.
I mean, in all fairness, milk the shit out of it.
I got nothing to milk. Hey, Gordon, if you're around, if you're not at work, you want to hop on,
Yeah.
let me know. I'll flip you the link. This is just random, right?
Yeah, nothing organized, just farting around.
As you can see, he's on Facebook now. As you can tell, based on Warner's
Blank.
blank and lack of preparation.
Oh, found it. Sweet. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do this. Let's do it.
We got an hour.
You got what?
We got an hour. Make it work.
Oh. Now, who to do?
Do you want me to draw a card for you?
Yeah, would you?
Sure.
Let's see. I can give you a list of characters that I don't want to draw right now.
You want to do Kazar?
Oh, dude, you know what? I was just thinking about that the other day.
That's another one. Doctor Strange.
No.
No.
It's that he's on the list.
Magic. You done Magic before.
I've done actually.
Carnage. Oh, your favorite. Carnage. Done.
No, I hate Carnage.
Okay. X-23.
Oh. You know what?
Punisher. No, you can't do the Punisher. Not allowed.
Yeah, you can. It's personal.
No. Nah. Havoc.
I don't. Oh, you're doing. You're pulling cards.
Yeah, that's what I said. You want me to draw you a card?
Uh-huh.
Okay. No? Okay. Okay, 1 second. Looks like invite. Copy to clipboard. Let me message Gordon the link.
Ian, is he coming in?
He said he might be able to hop on for a bit, so I'll just give him the link so he's got it.
Awesome. I'm flipping through the encyclopedia here.
Yeah, Gordon, I sent you the link, so if, whenever you want, just hop on.
Gordo.
G. Wills in the hizzy.
Ooh. There we go. I got one.
What is it?
Hellcat.
Hellcat.
Yeah.
It's a bad kitty.
Naughty kitty. Meow. Oh man. So yeah, the big thing lately is not using reference. Just to see how much I learned from actually using reference.
Okay.
Well, you know, I mean, you know, it is. It's like you sit there and I don't know. I got used to using the reference, and I was like, okay, let's apply all the stuff that like when you don't use reference, you draw what you think you know, and you don't know what you don't know.
Right.
So now, like after using reference, I know what I don't know, so now I know what to do, sort of. So I've been just kind of, trying to, in my head, copy what
you remember?
Yeah, what I've learned from reference in general. So.
All
right. Tommy's watching. What's up, Thomas? What is Thomas your middle name, Tommy?
Thomas Henderson?
Yes. Is it Tommy Thomas?
I don't know.
Because I don't think it's his first given name.
Oh, Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas, that's it.
Just call him Mikey.
He likes it.
He likes being called Mikey?
No, that's a reference to an old 70s commercial for Life cereal.
And there's Gordon.
Gordo!
I'm here.
Hello. What's going on, buddy?
Not too much. Just was just hanging out and saw that you guys were having a little stream. You got to be the most popular guy in the MCCW group right now.
Just pimping it. I'm curious to see what the number of downloads on that podcast is.
It was a good one. It really was a good one.
It was fun.
Yeah, you could tell. I mean, you could tell that you had a good time because it was a good podcast.
I don't know if had a good time because Norrin didn't have to talk much.
It's working.
No, it's funny when I did mine. I don't know if Norrin got a word in edgewise.
You did yours from? Did you do yours from the con, or no? You did a separate one, right?
Yeah, I did one from a con, and I did one.
This is how to do something on Roblox.
Okay. Yeah. So did y'all draw people? No, you're looking like you're working on that back to retro.
Yeah. I got permission from the boss to do this.
Cool.
There you go. Well, hey, it's a win-win for her, right? Because spreading the word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Geez, had I known that, I'd been streaming it.
I told you, by the way. I said, hold on to at least one of them, and we'll do it on the stream. And you're like, no, I'm done. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, dude. No, in all fairness, it was like, yeah, dude, there's stuff in the wings, and I don't know when it's going to show up. And I should have known better.
The main Roblox game.
This is.
Sorry.
What?
We're trying to
What was that?
figure something out. Hold on.
So yeah, but I do have APs.
Yeah, there you go. You could have, but you didn't.
Yeah.
Kevin, give it a week or so. People will.
That would actually be fun on the for my stream for the group, for the MCC group. Is the do like Reb Brown as Captain America.
Oh, there you go. On BTR 4 AP?
Yeah. With the motorcycle helmet and the plexiglass shield.
Yeah.
Did Gordon leave us?
He muted himself. There he is.
I'm still here. I'm trying to
Whisper.
Yeah, I'm trying to buy Robux right
It's
now.
real money.
Roblox.
Robux.
I think he's
Sorry,
being a parent. He's
Yeah.
parenting.
We might have.
Yeah. Perfect timing.
That's my focus again. Yeah. There we go. Let him finish being a good parent. Then we'll harass him.
Let him finish spending money.
What is Roblox? Is that like
It's
Pokemon?
like it's like an app game. The kids like it. It's like I don't know what the format is, if it's more of a Minecraft kind of a thing, but I know it's got that same type of graphics like Mine Blocks and Crossy Road and
okay.
that real the 3D 8-bit
Right.
vibe to it.
Really high quality 8-bit stuff.
Yeah. That high-end 8-bit stuff.
Fanciness. I think Kevin just bought your Captain America BTR blind. The Captain America, mine. I don't know what it is. Mine.
Yeah, it's either him or the Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man, but I think a lot of people are going to go hard on that in that set. So don't want to flood the market.
Yeah, I mean, I started a little late, so kind of looking at what some of the other people are doing. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not doing Skeletor. I'm not doing RoboCop.
And that's why I got mine all done quickly, so I could turn around and beat everybody to the punch.
Yeah, I mean, I did. Hey, Rusty, what's going on?
Rusty.
Who did I do? I did Master Blaster,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I did Ming and Drago as my villains.
Right.
So then I did Rocky, um, Flash Gordon, and I'm still working on a Mad Max, but I'm having some serious issues with likeness. It just looks like, I don't know, kind of looks more like Stallone than anything else.
But there are so many. To be honest, a lot of the cards that I've seen, everything looks like Stallone. Yeah.
Right.
Like here's Terminator. Well, that looks like Stallone.
All right.
Oh, he's back.
I just had to phone a friend, figure it out, but I think we got it all squared away.
Excellent.
Nice.
Yeah, so I did Planet of the Apes. I did What's Her Name?
Oh, you were asking. That's right, because you were asking about villains.
Yeah, but I didn't end up doing a villain there. I just did the female ape,
Yeah.
and that came out as probably one of my best portraits I've done to date. I love the way that came out.
I was actually pretty happy with how things came out in that set. Gordon, did you work on that, or are you working on that?
What set is that?
Back to Retro 4?
Oh, no. I actually have not done any of those with Bianca yet.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, it was because I had tried to, I think it was the first one you did, Dre, right? Was Halloween.
Yeah. I think it might have been too
like
late.
that came out, I was like, oh dude, I am so on board with that. So I sent her a note and said, hey, I'm interested in this. And of course I was late to the party. So she's like, yeah, no, it's all full. Sorry, but we'll keep you in mind for something later.
And then you pulled the whole, do you know who I am?
Well, no, not that guy. But it was one of those things where, all right, cool, no problem. I get it. The list is full. That's cool. And then the Christmas cards came out. No email, no message. At that point, I was really like, do you know who I am? No. So it was like basically one of those, okay, well, no, I get it. Maybe it's, my stuff doesn't fit, and then I got the thing for Back to Retro, and I was like, all right, I'm going to step up my game here and totally try and knock her socks off.
So. Yeah, your stuff's great. All right, let me take a look at the comments. Kevin asks, if you could add one character to your MM20 lineup, which one would it be?
Are we talking about like the base set or?
No, to what you did.
Oh.
To your MM20 lineup. Is there a character that you wanted to do that you didn't do? I guess that's the question. I know my answer.
Is it like between band characters? Is that what you mean?
I don't think he's being that specific. He's just I think the question is, who would you have liked to have drawn in the lineup?
Yeah, I would include band characters.
Yeah,
you include band characters, and it's funny because like when you were talking to the guys on the podcast, you were talking about band characters.
Yeah.
You were like Apocalypse. I mean, there was no hesitation.
No, because like I did think of that. In Apocalypse, I'm a big fan of Apocalypse as a character and his aesthetic. So
yeah, I would
love to do it.
I'd probably go, and never really got into the character or even thought about wanting to draw him until I did. And then it's like, oh man, I would love to do Doom.
Damn.
Oh yes. I was gonna say Nightcrawler, but Doom is an excellent one too. I would love to do him. I've been dying to do Surfer and Doom so bad.
Hey, Jan is in the house. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah.
On YouTube.
This is the other Nornrad?
Yeah. The other Nornrad.
The yeah, I don't. But as far as like character, for drawing basically whatever it was like 150 cards, kind of hard to think of somebody that you didn't draw.
Sabretooth, I didn't do.
Yeah,
I did.
I would have.
see, I was never really huge into drawing the X-Men. I mean, I like reading them because it's almost like a soap opera.
Yeah.
I mean, I think especially the stuff with Claremont stuff. But as far as actually drawing them, it's like I mean, I like, except for Storm, I like drawing Storm a lot.
Yeah, me too. I like drawing a lot of the X-Men. Storm, Cyclops, Iceman, Nightcrawler. What I mentioned earlier, that he's an interesting one.
Yeah, he is cool. He's another one of those characters where it's like, meh. I never really felt like I wanted to draw him until I did, and it's like, okay, this is pretty cool.
I'm trying to think of like the biggest like deep cut characters I did for that set, and well, of course,
I love the fact that you just say that set.
It's like Voldemort, the set we will not talk about.
Yeah, so I did
Named.
I did Mean Streak from X-Men 2099.
Oh,
I got to tell you that I'll go say it, but so for the second batch, and I'm sure that there's plenty of opinions on the second batch of stuff for the set that shall not be named.
I have no opinion.
It was
Why would you say that?
It was in that second set, that second batch, that I did the homage to Gordon's sketch card.
Yeah, Madam Mask.
That's probably what deep sixed the whole thing.
Yeah, I probably got everybody in trouble. Yeah, I did a couple other fun characters on that too. I did the Living Mummy.
Oh,
I did
Mummy
Magma.
Beat.
Yeah, I did Magma. I did Arcade. You don't really see any Arcade cards.
Dude, wasn't he just in the set?
Yeah,
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen any Arcade sketch cards pop up, but I mean,
No, not
guess
sketch card. It's
Base
Columbo did the base card.
Oh, I guess I didn't see it. I kind of blocked all of that set out after. But yeah, I did a lot of X-Men and a lot of X-related characters, ones that I just had never done before, like Dazzler. I did Corsair.
Oh, I love Dazzler.
I did a couple of from characters from your neck of the woods too, Dre. I did Puck and Guardian, I think is his name.
Yep.
From Alpha Flight. I'm looking at them all right now.
That's not his neck of the woods, as we found out in the podcast. Blah,
That's
blah,
true. Well,
Blah,
to be
blah,
fair,
blah, blah.
he's spent more of his life there at this point now, right? How long have you been there?
Since '93.
Yeah, so I mean that's almost 20 years.
Yeah, dude, he's like 67 years old.
That's a good math there, Gordon.
I know, it's closer to 30.
It's like almost 20 years.
I also did Quicksilver. I did the White Vision too.
Oh wow!
Because I did a bunch of 90s Avengers. So it was like Spider-Woman, Black Knight, Crystal.
Yeah, Black Knight's bad.
Yeah. Well, we found that out after. Like we found that out in the middle.
I found that out the hard way.
Yeah. Well, they came out with a lot of that stuff like while we were in the middle of working on it, and it was like, well,
there were also base cards that were done that are banned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave was talking about that.
So now, knowing, I mean, I would have Another character that I would have loved to have done in that was would be, especially hindsight being 2020, Ego.
Oh yeah, that'd be a cool one.
Wasn't he banned?
He was
been-
for a while.
Yeah, he's banned.
Mm. Which is weird because he wasn't in, or actually he was in Premiere 17. And just because people are posting my cards for some reason lately, my Star-Lord from 17 popped up, and that's got big old Ego in the background. So,
Ew.
slip one by the goalie.
Do y'all? Yeah, that happens sometimes. Premiere last Premiere 2019, there was like a couple cards that popped up. There was a Johnny Storm and one of the Watcher
I think there
and a
was
couple others that popped
wasn't
up.
there a Deadpool in that too?
Yeah, there was an Apocalypse.
I'm trying to find one of these. I'm going to redraw. I'm trying to figure out which one's the best one to do. Man, it sucks looking at these.
Not Scorpion.
No, not Scorpion. Man, I did so many characters I'd never drawn before. I did like Silver Sable,
Who's Silver Sable?
Dormammu,
She's
Night
fun.
Thrasher, Better Ray Bill. I did him. Darkhawk. Golly.
Brian says Egghead would be the sketch character he'd want to see.
I did him
Brian
on
would.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. Yes.
The Roblox isn't working.
Need more roadblocks. You lose him again?
No, I think he's just
He's parenting. Yeah.
yeah, he's disciplining. Speaking of Rusty, you know who we haven't heard from in a while? Scarlet.
Yeah.
What's up with Scarlet? Where's Scarlet? Where's my girl? Keep forgetting what this what she kind of looks like here, which is funny because
It's like a cat.
yeah, I
She's
mean,
orange though.
yeah, it's like a cross between Catwoman and Wolverine.
Okay. Sorry about that. Should be good.
You got all your blocks in order?
Dude, whoever created Roblox is rich. Filthy rich.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say need to be shot, but okay, let's just do some hair. Yo.
So I didn't say I don't know if I don't think I mentioned it to Gordon. I ordered some sketch card stock.
Well, you should, sorry, before you go on, you should do that as an unveil on a video.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
give it away now.
that's already been brought up. So that's the game plan, but yeah, well, yeah, I'm not gonna spill the beans here.
Tell them in private.
Yeah, but
So you did like your own?
yeah, it's like just order from a company that makes sketch cards or whatever.
Nice. Yeah, definitely want to hear about that.
So I got to give you a heads up and give you the a link or whatever.
Oh man,
An
see,
affiliate.
this Silver Sable was going to be fantastic. I figure I want to show y'all, since I know, Dre, you're on TikTok, but I don't know, the rest of y'all aren't, but I've been doing these videos for these monochrome cards,
Ooh.
which I actually did this on the Endgame set. like towards the end, I was just kind of running out of ideas for cards. So like the last 8 cards, I decided to pick one of the characters and just do like a monochrome card. So I did like 8 of them. So I did this the other day on a video. I was like, man, I'm going to do this and make it into like a series and just do like the Avengers and kind of let people just suggest characters. But it's been kind of fun. And it doesn't take very long to do it either. Because it's just like pencils, markers, then more pencils, and then the gel pen.
Yeah, they look really good.
Thanks. Yeah, they were fun. People have been enjoying them.
The TikTok army is uniting.
Well, it's funny. I know I've talked to you about it in the past. I was kind of trying to play this content game just to have quantity.
Yeah.
And about 10 days ago, I had a video that, now I'm saying this, but keep it in context. Like for me, it blew up. And so it's got like,
not like blowing up Ray, right?
Right. Yeah. So
Yeah,
it's not like a real viral. It's like plebe viral for like, people like me. So I had over 20,000 views on it on the first day. And so that day I ended up getting, since I like started into the creator fund, which you don't make any money in it, but it's there. So I joined it, and I had my most views since I joined it off of that video. And before, I had always had to do like 5 to 8 quick videos in a day to get that same number of views, but I was able to get it with just 2 videos in 24 hours. So it like kind of changed a little bit my game plan. Instead of just trying to like pound videos, maybe change up the audio you're using, or change up kind of the messaging and stuff. And I haven't gotten that same amount again yet since then, but it's been relatively consistent. Like it's been consistently higher for the last 10 days. So I don't know, I might have figured something out a little bit.
Damn. 3 months from now, you're going to be all like fancy and stuff.
I know I'm going to have like $10 instead of 5. It's going to be incredible.
Yeah, printing money. Kevin says he likes that captain, Gordon.
Oh, thank you.
I think Kevin wants to buy it.
I'm gonna wait till they're all done because I want to show them all together. But yeah, if you're interested in it, just let me know.
Put it on layaway.
Yeah, because I wanna whenever I get done doing, I don't know how many I'm gonna do because people keep saying random Avengers characters, but whenever I get it done, I want to make I want to make a video that's just kind of like a reveal of all of them together. I'm always thinking about content now, the content mind game.
Well, it's also a color thing too, right? So like if you do, that's Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, right? And or Black Panther, basically.
But hey, gray, silver.
Well, see, that's the hard part I've started to get into. Like the first 3 were super easy. Hulk, Iron Man, Captain America. I mean, that's pretty easy. But then you have to try and think like, what color would you do for Thor? You could do a shade of blue, I guess. That's what I did on Endgame. I just did a different shade of blue. And then for Black Widow, I thought about yellow, or gold, but really red is probably better.
Right.
Yeah, if you do like a blood red for Black Widow, like the red that wine red that she's got in the logo.
The crimson.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Kevin might be interested in the whole team. There's gonna be 74 cards, Kevin.
Yeah, and because he's doing the West Coast Avengers too.
That's right.
Like there's gonna be Squirrel Girl and.
Now she was Great Lakes.
Yeah, Great Lakes.
Whatever. Do them all. It's like Pokemon.
Jocasta. I want to see a Gordon Wills Jocasta.
That would be tricky.
What's Jocasta?
She was like the female Ultron or something.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she was like the maid at the Avengers mansion. It's like movie Jarvis personified in the books.
Okay.
I was watching Donald, the Doctor Strange archives yesterday, do a box break of ages.
Yeah.
And man, there's a lot of characters that you've never heard about. I was almost expecting to see like, oh, this is, John Doe. He is the janitor on the X-Men. He's the guy that like pumps tires or something. There's just so many weird characters. I think you open a box, you got like 6 known characters, and the rest of them were like the Wizard. This other one that sounded like an STD or STI. I don't know what's the politically correct term. Like, I know there's like 300 and somewhat characters in that set, but really? The Wizard? And is in his classic yellow costume. It's great.
The Wizard.
Wasn't he in
if you can't laugh at that name.
I think dude, he's in the MCU. The Wizard.
Is he?
Well, I mean, I guess not technically, but if you he was in the Netflix series.
With who?
Which one?
Jessica Jones season 2.
Oh, I must have missed that. I got so behind on those.
You know the did you see the series?
I watched the whole first season, and I don't know where I stopped in the second season.
Well, you would have seen the Wizard because he was like in the first couple episodes. He got smoked at the very beginning.
Okay.
Spoiler alert: the Wizard doesn't make it.
He doesn't make it.
Yeah, it got to a point with the Netflix shows where it was hard for me to keep up. Like, I started all of them, and I made it through the first season of all of them, I think, too. But then, like, when Daredevil season 3 was going on and they started announcing that they were canceling them and everything, I was like, oh, that just killed my interest.
Yeah, it was a buzzkill.
Yeah.
I really like those. I really like those shows.
Sorry, Kevin saying there's like 15 characters in the box he broke that he didn't know. And Jan says there's a lot of repeats at higher numbers. Yeah. It's a weird set. Wow.
Was it Wizard was an 80th, right?
Possibly.
Maybe.
Is that the set that had APs with character names on them?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, because I remember somebody was saying like, it's hard for them to sell their APs, especially when he's got an AP of the Wizard.
Forney has an AP of the Wizard, and I was like, dude, I'll take it.
If you don't, I will.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, dude, give me the Wizard. I'll literally draw the fat guy from the Jessica Jones show.
Yeah, Aegis was really cool though. Like, my mindset working on that was I wanted to kind of do different eras or different costumes than I had done on any of the other sets.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you were an Aegis. I forgot.
Yeah.
Were you on it, Dre?
Yeah.
See, it's so funny because I mean, I think that for the most part, you would think that I get on these sets that are like, dude, those are, the best sets to get on. And it's like, I could really dig getting onto something that was, not the typical set I get on. Like in Ages, I can roll down on Ages, that'd be my jam for sure. But I also found that when you get on a set that you ask for, that's not one of the necessarily the preferred sets, then they you get the whole thing rejected, which is awesome.
Yeah, I know a thing or two about that.
We're gonna go down that tunnel again.
No, it was like, dude, seriously, I got rejected from this set.
So I'm looking at my Aegis cards right now. I did a lot of, I tried to do like with Daredevil, I did the red and yellow.
Yes.
I did, let's see, I did Cyclops from the original, the blue and yellow. And I tried to do like my spin on Wolverine's first appearance. So it doesn't look exactly like his first appearance, but it has like the whiskers on the mask.
Yeah.
And then I did like X Factor, Jean Grey.
I don't know what happened to it. It might have been it had to have been a personal stock thing, but I did a Wolverine like classic, the original costume, but I used Glenn Danzig as the reference for it.
Nice.
Because he's like the perfect, reference for Wolverine in my opinion.
Danzig. So yeah, I could see that.
I mean,
so I'm just
dude,
answering a
5
message.
foot nothing, built like a brick outhouse.
Sorry, Kevin. Asking how many cards did you guys get approved for Aegis? Sketches are one or two a case? I thought it's a box.
Wow.
Damn. That's rough.
I
think I only did 35.
Yeah, I did 35 or 40, something like that. I gotta look them up.
Yeah, but were they all approved?
I think one was rejected, maybe two. As a banned character that I didn't know was banned, which I did for 2 other sets after that.
Were the sets were the sketch cards labeled with
No.
the character or
No, they're unlabeled cards, so you can draw whatever you want.
But the APs were labeled.
No,
that was. You're thinking
80th.
of.
Yeah. I'm thinking of 80th. Sorry.
No, APs are blank.
Yeah, Aegis is the new one, right?
Yeah, the one that just came out.
Okay.
I just finished my first AP for that. That's going to ship out Monday.
Nice.
You just got to.
Yeah, I haven't. I didn't get on that either.
Yeah, I don't know how they pick the names. Honestly, it just seems a little arbitrary.
Yeah. Well,
I think I'm just cursed because I'm at the end of the alphabet.
Yeah, I don't know, because there's some sets that I know are coming out. Then I message saying, hey, I'd really like to be on this, and it's like la 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 la. Here, why don't you do Aegis? Okay.
Yeah, the last one that I heard anything from was non-Marvel set, and you probably guess which one it was, but it was several months ago, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm doing that.
Oh, yeah. That was,
you might have done it.
I did do it.
Warner doesn't know how to say no.
Yeah, and Warner also doesn't know how to renegotiate.
It's like, hey, Warner, would you like to do 174 cards for a set about goats? It's due back Tuesday. Okay.
Sign me up.
Sign me up. Can I do 200?
Can I get an extra AP for goats?
I actually tried to negotiate APs one time, and they were like, nope, it's a set rate. Can't do it.
That's what's funny is that I actually I had that same conversation, and
I think everybody did.
So there was a set where initially I got the they said, hey, can you do X amount of numbers of X amount of number of these cards. I was like, oh yeah, bring it on. And I'm sitting there going, just looking at the APs going, oh man, this is going to be awesome. And then they came back later and said, oops, how about instead of doing that, we're going to cut that into, you get to do a quarter of the amount. I said, yeah, that's fine, as long as I get to keep the same amount of APs. And they go, yeah, no, we can't do that. I was like, yeah, okay. Well, I'll do it.
Exactly.
So then they come back and said, yeah, no, we screwed up. We want you to do the original amount again.
So that I wonder why they're unwilling to do that with the APs, because other companies have used that as an incentive to finish cards faster, from my personal experience.
Well, I think that like if you take into account, because I was talking to a buddy of mine, Mark Wolf, he did a lot of stuff for Top and Lucasfilm and stuff. And back in the day, and Gordon, you've done Tops, right?
No, I have not, and I've kind of avoided them because of the realism thing. It's just not really my thing.
You've done Cryptozoic, right?
Right.
Yeah, DC. So, anyways, apparently, what it used to be like at Tops was they send you your cards, and it's not like Upper Deck where it's got the little stamp on it that says AP. It's just a standard stock sketch card, and they basically send them to you, and then you get to keep whatever thing you do, right? For your AP, you get to keep you get to choose what cards out of that set are going to be your APs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it was that you sent them all back.
This is the way it used to be. This is the way.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Now Topps has turned around and said, well, wait a minute. You get a guy that sits there and just scribble something in pencil, then does a great, nice, fully painted, full color piece or whatever, and says, yeah, that's going to be my AP. And Topps is like, yeah, dude, we can't do this anymore. So
Send them all in, right?
Topps, I guess, pick your APs for you.
So Cryptozoic used to be similar. The first time I worked with them, they have these little stickers you put on the cards, and you could do that yourself, and you didn't have to send them in. You just had to send them scans. But then they came back and said people were taking advantage of it, so now they make you send them in.
Mm-hmm.
And they also, the first set I worked on, they also were pretty strict about timeline. Like you had to have them approved like 60 days of finishing or 60 days from release of the set or something like that, which was weird. But then there were so many issues with them in 2019 that I've got, I don't even know, probably like 30 AP cards from them from different sets right now that I don't know what to do with them.
Cool.
Commission them.
Well, yeah, besides that, I mean, like,
that's interesting. Only sense that I know that Upper Deck had like an issue in 19 as well.
Yeah, I didn't get paid from them for over a year, and it was just rumored that they had issues. I don't know if this is something we should be talking about on here or what.
Probably not.
All
right, so let's talk about Zenith.
Well, I will end it to say that they made it right. So I don't hold anything against them. They made it right. So that's the last thing I'll say.
Okay.
It would be fun. I'll tell you what, that's a set that I would love to work on too, is the bombshell stuff.
Yeah, it was fun. It was really cool to kind of dive into that.
Where is?
I saw somebody post, maybe it was on Twitter. They're doing Women of Star Trek.
Ooh.
And they're all oversized. Got like 50 of them. Sketch FX, I think, is the company.
Okay.
I had to hit those guys. I think I'd much rather do something like that than Star Wars. Like, I'm kind of torn with Star Wars. I kind of like to work on it, just kind of check that box.
Yeah.
But because you're just reproducing panels, I think I'd get bored of that real quick.
Mhm.
Like, give me 20, I'll do 20 panels or frames, and that's it. And give me them APs. I'll do some
No.
Vader Batmans. And
The top set that I really wanted to work on was TMNT, and I think I tried to jump on there too late and never heard back from them.
I tried to get. I sent all these guys emails and tried to get on anything, and they're just ghosting me.
That's the way it works, though. A lot of people that ask me like how to get into it, I give them advice and tell them everything to do and what I did.
Yep.
And I tell them, I'm like, look, don't get discouraged if you don't hear anything for a while, because they work at their own pace, and
You can't get discouraged. You can't get discouraged when you are working for them. They still don't get back.
that too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Dre, when you were on the podcast talking about how certain Facebook groups turn into bitch fests, it made me think of a couple in particular.
yeah, I think you're in some of them.
Yeah.
We're just like, okay. There's also one group that's catered more towards artists, and it just seems like everybody's trying to sell their stuff in there. I'm thinking to myself,
The Sausage Fest.
well, yeah, it's like, well, dude, you're trying to sell your stuff to the guy that's also trying to sell his stuff. Like, nobody's buying here.
Yeah. Yep.
Is there any interest? Anybody wants to commission me for this? No, I don't think so.
Some of those groups I stay in because they do have some valuable resources. Like, I think the one you're talking about particularly, I think they have some kind of document in there that's got contacts at a lot of the companies.
Ooh,
yeah,
I'll have to look.
Yeah. Hey, She Spins, how you doing? Yeah, we got Lou Hulk.
All right, guys, I think it's about time for me to jump ship. I gotta. Yeah.
You gotta go buy more blocks.
Yeah, gotta go buy more blocks.
In-app purchases, man.
That's it. That's where the money's at.
No kidding. Like, that's that. When I brought up the NFT conversation, that was part of what I was thinking about too. Like, think about these games that kids play and all the digital things that they purchase, but think of it on a broader scale and just collectibles, like people collecting things. Like, y'all talked about Pokemon earlier, but think about like a digital version of your own Pokemon that the value changes over time because people, want it. I don't know, but it's weird. But
yeah, I still need to do some more research on that because it is very interesting. I just haven't had the time. Maybe this weekend I'll do it. But yeah, I'd love to chat with you offline and get a sense of what your understanding of it is, because there's a lot of misinformation, and I know you gotta go, so we won't keep you.
Well, just real quick, lesson wise, there's a kid that is in my daughter's school, and apparently a couple of years ago he was grounded for like ever because he racked up $600.
How much?
$600 in-app purchases for Fortnite.
Oh my gosh!
And just loading it up on his parents' credit card.
This is why I don't have children.
God, that's insane. Like, I don't know what I would do if that happened.
Oh, there would be a sledgehammer system involved.
Oh my gosh.
For sure, man.
Really putting that Gorilla Glass to the test, huh? Awesome.
All right, guys.
Yeah, before you leave, just say where people can find you if they want to find you.
Yeah, if y'all are looking for more of my art, you can check my Facebook page. It's Art of Gordon Wills, or Art of Gordon Wills on Instagram, TikTok, and I got a YouTube channel too. If y'all want to watch and see how I draw and learn how to do what I do.
Nah,
so
so we're good.
Yeah,
Or if
but
you just like to watch people draw.
no, then you gotta go watch Haro.
That's right.
That's Haro. That's not you. You teach.
Yeah. And if anybody is interested in this Silver Sable card, just hit me up on Facebook or Instagram.
Cool. Well, thanks so much, buddy.
All right. Yeah. I'll catch you guys next time.
You got it.
All right,
Have a
Gordon.
good weekend.
Later, you too.
Shoot me a note. I'll tell you about the thing.
Okay, cool.
All right, brother.
All right, later.
Bye, man. You can't let one person join in without you talking about your thing.
No. I'm very proud of my thing.
What time is it? Almost 7. Okay.
Oh boy, that means it's almost 6
Oh, right, because you're in.
Central.
That's unfortunate.
Eh.
Well, I'm starving, and I kind of want to watch
Is it go time?
Rodney. And no, not yet. I'm
Oh.
still building layers.
Yeah, I'm honestly just kind of wasting time, but
Well, don't let me keep you.
no. Like I said, I'm here for the chat.
Okay.
So just
Yeah.
bro.
Sorry, Jan is asking if this Hulk for the set is for a set. Yeah, this is for Back to Retro 4. It's Bianca Thompson's set. So yeah, it is for a set. It's a Kickstarter thing that's going to be launching at the end of the month. I will be posting links once that's available. And I will have APs available for that. And I also have APs available for Back to Retro 3.
Ooh.
And because I never really did anything with those. And so does Warner. He's also worked on Back to Retro 4. So once the set gets released, we'll be able to move some of those, right?
Yeah, I'm actually curious to see, because again, this is my first set with Bianca, and I got to tell you, I'm pretty excited about it because it was an incredibly fun set. But I mean, this is the first time that I've worked on a set that wasn't Upper Deck,
Right.
So it was like just a completely different vibe, not necessarily atmosphere. I don't want to. It's not like that. It's more like it was just kind of. I think I put more stress on it than was expected.
Listen, I saw what you did.
Clearly, all mine's done.
Yeah, and not to blow hot air up your ass.
Oh no.
Or actually, it is meant to blow hot air up your ass. I saw what you did. You did some killer work.
It was like I said, that was a super fun set.
I think people are going to be really impressed with your offering there.
Well, and that's the thing that I know that she wants like images or whatever. I think for when she launches the project.
Yep.
And it's like that was to be honest, that was kind of my goal, was just to make sure that try and do stuff that maybe it makes it into the marketing side of things.
Yeah, she's really good with that. I think she, as long as you get your stuff to her on time, everything makes into the market. She does waves like spotlights and.
Oh, okay.
So you're good. Whether you want to pick which ones are used for what, but
yeah,
I don't know how that works, but
yeah,
sure.
I don't know. Again, this is seriously my first foray into not just doing an quote unquote indie set, but doing anything other than what
non-superhero.
Well, anything other than Upper Deck, and you get so used to kind of how they operate.
Yeah.
That it's like, everything else is just it's a mystery.
And it's funny you say that because I can say it now. I am working on a set for Perna as well.
Right.
And the first time working with Bianca and now working with Tony, it's such a different pace.
Right.
And the communication is just it's totally different than working with Upper Deck. I'm not saying it's better or worse.
Yeah, and that's
it's just
understandable.
different.
I mean, you're talking about three completely different entities.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was funny, like that one on Fuller's Zoom, get together. I shamelessly hit Tony up, and said, "Hey, brother, when are you gonna hook a brother up?"
Hook a brother up.
So
yeah, he's great. Elaine's great.
He's a funny guy. We got into the discussion. I was talking about you, and I was like, yeah, well, when you're working on, because they were all talking about Upper Deck cards, Marvel cards, and stuff. I said, apparently, and I think we were talking about deadlines and how sometimes they can get, they can be a little crunch.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking about, think about the international guys where they got to wait for all their stuff to clear customs. And Tony was like, yep.
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 He knows.
So.
Yeah, once all this Rona stuff clears up, I'm going to just show up at Tony's house.
Is he near you?
He's maybe an hour away from my office and the other direction from my house.
Bad.
Yeah. It depends on traffic and time of day.
So you can drop your cards off personally.
Yeah, I'm not going to, but I could. It's cheaper to just ship it than to put a gas.
It's cheaper to ship it from the office.
Yeah. Because drive an hour to his place, drive an hour back to my office, and then drive an hour home. That's a 3-hour time investment that I'd rather just spend the $13 and ship it to him. If Tony's watching, no offense, buddy, but
is he? Oh yeah. Oh,
I don't know if he is, but if he is, I can't tell who's watching.
If you're watching, I'll do whatever you want me to, man. Sorry about that.
There you go. Warner will drive to your house and drop them off in person. He'll come pick mine up too.
They won't let me cross the border.
So I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I don't know if you were listening or not, but I started going through the Ariel Olivetti acrylic painting thing.
Oh, the course thing that he is doing?
Yeah, it's not really a course because you just watch videos, right? But
right.
So I started going through it, and it's not what I thought it was going to be, because he doesn't go into conceptually a lot. He just says, okay, I'm going to do this, this, and this, and this is how you do it. But he does explain some of the mediums, like why you want to use, matte medium and how to really use glazing mediums for acrylic, which is something like I just learned by watching Liquitex tutorials or like their demo videos, which are bloody useless, right? Yeah, just that in itself is worth the $35 of to get access to the course. Still there? Man down.
Okay, I'm back. What I missed?
I was saying that
I'm just messing with you.
Okay. Rewind.
Yeah.
See that rewind button? Just press it.
Hit that 15-second back button again.
Hey, Jamie. What's going on, buddy?
Jamie, what's going on? Yeah, give me a second. I got to go shake hands with the man.
Okay. Just building up them layers. Cool. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you later. Hey, that's great news, James. Glad to hear it.
What's going on, Jim?
He's saying he almost recovered from COVID-19.
All right.
That's an accomplishment.
I got the Rona, and all I got was this lousy T-shirt.
I got the runs, and all I got is the skid marks. You like that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, man. So, yeah, this I got to tell you, I really look forward to, and hopefully I'll get the opportunity. But I really look forward to working with Bianca some more, because I'll be honest with you, she's a peach, just an absolute sweetheart.
Yeah, she's great. Kevin's heading out.
He's what? Heading out?
Yeah, he's out.
All right. See you, Kev. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, so you're saying Bianca's awesome.
Yeah, she's awesome. I mean, it's, I think, and again, this is the whole, not used to the environment kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, and it was kind of a joke, but she had posted a thing about how, okay, send in your, some scans or whatever for the marketing stuff or whatever. I don't know. It was like but it was like the way it was worded was like you had to be in the club to know, to decipher it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yeah, I don't know what, I know.
What does that mean?
Yeah, it was like, I'm kind of new here. What does this mean? And she goes, oh, you don't have to worry about it. You sent all your cards in already. But it was just kind of, it was like one of those things where, all right, crank these things out, get them done, send them in, don't tick anybody off. Don't give them a reason to not bring you back.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing. And then, and then you get the, holy cow, got them all ready.
Yeah, you're good to go.
Which was funny because I think the first guy, I may have been the third person to actually get their stuff in, or
Well,
in that range.
Wasn't it Mike? Or is he? No, he was.
Was it Master Maker?
No, La Peruta. Oh no, he did Benches Divas.
Yeah, no.
And he did them like the same day. You're there.
I think it was Master Maker. Like he was like he got his in. She got them before I even got the cards. But
yeah,
then,
possible.
But then again, I think mine were in before you got the cards.
Yeah.
So
I was a little late to the party to begin with.
In all fairness, Master Maker may actually like live next door to her or something.
Well, it's possible that yeah. Well, no, they are close.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah, I think they're close. I think Burpo as well is close to her.
No, that was that's definitely a fun crowd for sure.
Okay, what else I want to do here? Let's do a little bit of the eyes, and then I gotta wrap it up.
All right. But see, I think that's what's kind of cool about that, and this is one of the things that I really appreciate about like the 17ers, so to speak, is that I think that we, I don't know how it happened, but we all kind of, found each other. So, just in the sense that, you know, I mean, we've got, I mean, all the 17ers for Upper Deck, we just kind of, you know, gravitated to each other, and now we're all like buddies. And
Well, it's not all of them, but
well, yeah, but you know what I mean. I mean,
yeah,
don't get me wrong, bringing the rest. I don't know who the other 17ers are. All what I'm saying is that, like, the guys that I basically have met, all happen to be 17ers.
right.
You know, and I don't know, and that's what I mean, is that it's almost like a serendipitous thing.
And for those that don't know what he means, 17ers are people that got onboarded with Upper Deck with Premier 17.
Yeah,
Because there was a bunch of us.
yeah, it's like Dre, Gordon, Paul Hill, who else?
Jason. Is Monshaw from before?
You know what? I think Monshaw's a 17er too.
Is he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like all those guys. It's like, oh, this is awesome. So, you know, and what's funny is that we're all like, I don't know. Apparently, we're all the redheaded stepchildren of sketch card artists for Upper Deck.
Well, I'm curious to see all the fresh blood that's coming in now.
I think anime brought in a lot of fresh blood.
Yeah. And we'll see with ages and some of the other sets.
I don't know. I'm curious to see what else is coming out from those guys.
Well, we saw, based on things surfing on the interwebs, I saw a tweet yesterday about Spider Metal or something like that. Spider Metal Universe, Spider-Man. So I guess like X-Men Metal, but in the Spider-Verse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw somebody tweeting about that yesterday. Or maybe it was on Instagram, and we saw the whole thing about Premiere.
Wait, there was a thing on Premiere?
Yeah, somebody posted a picture of the box. They got their sketches.
Oh, yeah.
Saying this is how many cards I have to do or something like that, which I guess confirms Premiere's happening.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Upper Deck is thrilled that somebody else made the announcement for them. But to each their own.
Yeah, that wasn't the point of my comment, right?
Oh, no.
Just saying about
I saw that tweet as well, but I thought you were saying that there was an actual like announcement.
No, nothing official.
I mean, I think that there probably was sort of an unofficial announcement in the one podcast.
Yeah, when they said a sketch heavy set.
Yeah.
A popular sketch heavy set. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of letting the cat out of the bag, I think. I think everybody was probably like, okay, cool. They, you know, you do the math and say, 20, 21. Yeah, 21. Yeah, it's an odd year.
Yeah.
Sketch heavy might be Premiere. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it's something else. Oh, no, that guy sent that box out.
Yeah, no, that's. Right. It says 2021 Premiere on it, so nothing that there's hiding what it is. Oh, it's actually, Alpha Flight, and this is just its code name. Can you imagine? That'd be great.
Yeah. It's like when they have the code name for movies.
Yeah.
Where it's like, yeah, it's it's for Star Wars, 9 or whatever. It's code named, Rosemary's Turd or something.
Yeah.
Good times. So I got I actually got hit up for a set recently, which I'm actually pretty excited about. So that'll be, and it's not one of my, it's not necessarily in the norm of the stuff that I do.
Is it a goat one?
Huh?
Is it with goats?
Yeah, it's Goodwin's Goats.
Sweet.
Actually, you know what? You'd be I would totally be down for that.
Like a farm animal set? Or
Oh,
just
no,
goats?
just goats. I gotta tell
Yeah,
you,
just like, how many goats could you do, though?
dude, I worked on Aesop's Fables. There are a lot of goats in those fables. I've never drawn a goat before until Aesop's Fables, and I think I'm pretty good at goats.
You should do a whole subset on the next set you're working where it's, Marvel goats.
Like a goat in a bullseye cosplay.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm not gonna say what it is, but I got a commission coming up, which is just ridiculous concept. I love it. I just don't want to say because I don't want to ruin it for.
Is this a recent commission you got?
Yeah, it just came in like
Like
last
after
week.
the podcast?
No.
Oh.
Maybe last week.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's like, oh, that's brilliant. Should be fun.
You know what? That could be the goat thing could definitely be like a subset in.
Well, like Ian was saying, Meowster's pieces, right?
Yeah, no, a subset in Meowster pieces.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Like Goat Rider.
Yeah, this could take a very dark turn, though.
Oh yeah, dude. What was it? Oh, you guys were talking about that. Was the other thing was like, and I was thinking about this because, and again, it's a shame, like, about some of the cards that I did that I hope see the light of day, because you guys were talking about Spider Ham.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I did a wicked Goose Rider.
Oh man, I hope that pops up.
So it's like so it was so Spider Ham, I think originally popped up in, I don't know if it was originally Marvel Tales and then they changed it to like TAILS or something, or if it was What the.
Oh yeah. What the instead of what if?
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Jamie.
And so they had like all these characters that were
like animal versions, right?
Yeah, so it was like Spider Ham, you had Hulk Bunny, Captain Americat, which is definitely a Marvel Meowster piece. Goose Rider. There was one for Iron Man too, I think, and I can't remember what it was. But there were all these great characters, and it's like, oh man, if they could do a What the card set, would be awesome, dude.
Or just even a subset in like 80th or something, or not 80th, 85th or whatever the next anniversary is.
Dude, anime too.
Yeah.
Do a subset with the What the characters with Forbish Man. I've never done I've never done a Forbish Man on a set.
There you go.
Oh, game on, bro.
He's not banned, right?
I don't think so. Let me see. I'm not going to show you the paperwork because that would ruin the surprise. Let's see, FFF. He's not on the list, dude.
Sweet.
Forbish man. All right, Dre, I want to see a Forbish man from you as well.
That's the guy with the pot on his head, right?
Yeah, and the red long underwear.
You got it. No problemo.
Ooh, wait a minute. What about that's another guy, Human Fly?
Oh, geez, that one's just lame.
I used to actually collect that comic.
Really?
Yeah,
Mm.
he was like
No.
Ghost Rider only without any of the superpowers. He was basically Evil Knievel in a costume. Just a stunt man. He was basically just Pat King.
Just Pat King.
Dude, that would be a great cosplay for him too. Gonna have to hit him up for that. Dude, you should cosplay as the Human Fly. He'd be like, what? Well, you call Marvel stunts.
Yeah, it is thematically quite the fit. Okay, I gotta wrap it up.
All right.
I'm really having a blast doing this, but I gotta get my ass in gear. I'm starving. So hungry. But I really like this approach, man. This technique,
Yeah.
and it is faster. Yeah.
Nice.
Is it faster? I mean, I spent maybe half an hour on the drawing, and then I did a wash of water, which took like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And then I've been streaming for an hour and a half, so 2 hours for this. I just got to do the hair and the final highlights. So, yeah.
You could almost, in all fairness, you can almost do the rest of it with just pencil.
No, it's gonna get that texture.
Okay.
It's gonna have that. I know what you mean. It's gonna have that dotted texture. Let me see if I can get it to focus better.
Really? Okay.
Which is what I'm trying to avoid.
Gotcha. Just going over it with
Yeah, because pencil is not a solid. It's not going to leave a perfectly solid mark, right?
Right.
So, yeah, which is exactly what I'm trying to avoid is that texture.
Okay. Gotcha.
So, but yeah, cool. Well, thanks so much for hopping on. Everybody who's watching, who joined in, thank you for your patience. And yeah, I might be on Sunday afternoon if you're around. Let me know.
I my morning is wrapped up, but yeah, I may be around in the afternoon.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, cool.
Thanks so much, buddy.
Yeah, and everybody out there, don't forget, go listen to his podcast. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
listen to my podcast. Good stuff.
For the Marvel Card Collectors podcast.
Hang on. Let me drop a link.
Yeah, drop the link.
I'm going to drop a link to my site because I just embedded the podcast there. Cool. Well, check it out. We'll see you later.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody.
All right.
Bye.